My guys, all y'all who wanna hit Trina. Yeah. Tired of stealing stuff. Tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day. I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition. I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, missing out a fire drill. I swear to God. I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah. We both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, got the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not plan it.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Charlotte Hornets. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Plays it up and banks it in.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Leonard. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by the Raptors.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
A baseline J. Carries the jump shot. Here's Christie. From past the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Toronto to the paint. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here are the Clippers now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Here's Adebayo. Can't cash in from close range. The high post shot. Kicks it out to Wilson. Back to Zubac. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Toronto trailing. It's Powell on the wing. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Right side, Leonard. No one near him. Count the basket. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Leonard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Clippers trailed by 3. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Out to the wing. Here's Wilson. Another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
No good on that one.
Wow, What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Lets it go from deep. Wilson grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get it again. Here's Christie. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Inside, pass to Mobo. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Driving to the basket.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Tilly. The three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto ahead, leading by 9. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor. This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And Queen gets it to go. And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
Here's Harden. Mobo with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to Jones. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Queen.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Here's Harden. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And again, no good by the Clippers. Last break. Here come the Raptors. Pass to Queen. Stolen by Jones. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
James Harden at the line for 2.
Harden hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Raptors leading by 8. Johnson down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here is Johnson to the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Number 35.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Tilly. He has 5. Pass to Mobo. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And they had some botched coverage.
What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Coming onto the floor.
Powell with it. Nothing on the board. Drills the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Johnson surveying the floor. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles from downtown. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And the basket is good. 8 points for him.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Christie.
Number 16.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Substitution on the court.
Clippers with the ball. They trail by 6. into the paint. Here's Queen, and he jams it with authority.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
There's the screen to the left side wing. And he's good on the three ball.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Powell. To the inside. And it's Adebayo in the corner. 1 second left. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clippers trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Back to Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
That one is no good. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Out to the right wing.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Christie. The quick look, no good that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And here's Leonard from 3. Pass to Christie. For the tie. Connects from three-point range. Christie's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Leonard chewing him up inside.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Over to the wing. On deep, Adebayo. Buries it from three-point range. Adebayo's got 5.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
Leonard on the wing. Picked his pocket. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Leonard. Goes up. Here's Christie. Those three-pointers off the mark. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Christie's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. To the left wing. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, They're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Raptors with the lead. Foul. That's good. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Clippers have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. And Toronto will go for a different look here.
Number 7. Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Toronto trailing. Pass to Mobo. Here's Queen. Lets the three fly. Trains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
It's up a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. Fires from the line. Second shot opportunity. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
The shot by Wilson, no good. Here's Mobo. Second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Tilly, no good. Clippers trail by 5. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Bogdanovich has got 9. Here's the drive. Here's Mobo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Raptors out in front, up 2. We'll be back shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. And now the Clippers on the break. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Number 7. That is first. Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Mobo. Kicks it out to Johnson. Toronto working the ball around now. Goes back up. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And the Raptors lead by 4. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Inside. Here's Wilson. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors leading by 4. Puts one up from 19. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the shot goes in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
We've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And both free throws good for Johnson. Clippers trail by 4. Right side, Leonard. Here's Christie. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. There's Cornette. Mobo with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Queen. Pass to Mobo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Christie. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good on the bucket. Queens got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by with the step back. Pass to Mobo. Right wing from the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Harden way outside. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Can't stand it. Psycho bandit. Like it's Marilyn Manson. Better cash advance it.